Astral Projection. Beginner Course, by Kriya. Lesson 4 Topic 1. How to deal with sleep paralysis. Have you ever had a sleep paralysis? If you had to look at someone panicking trying to free from a paralysis in bed, you would notice that his eyes are still moving, and you could even hear a strange sounding voice coming out of the mouth, if he is shouting within his paralysis experience. Also, you would still see his eyes are closed, even if he can see the room from his paralysis state. Yes, that's because we can see from behind the eyelids at the beginning of a theta state. So you can still move those parts. You only want to move them if you can't bear the paralysis yet, so you can break the paralysis by repetitively moving either your eyeballs, your tongue, your fingers, or your toes. Essentially, you break the paralysis by taking advantage of what you still have control of. In the same way, you can simply breathe faster to wake up. In any case, as a beginner astral projector, never take a sleep paralysis as a bad thing. Take it as a sign that your astral body is preparing to leave the body for an astral adventure. Instead of being afraid, rather smile and enjoy. Lesson 4, Topic 2. The keys which open the door of theta state. If you've gone through the whole lesson 2 of this course, you may have noted 2 effective methods to induce the theta state: the countdown method and the alarm method. Both methods are different, but they share common things which are the keys for a successful theta state. Key 1. The relaxed body. Whether you are practicing the countdown or the alarm method, you are meant to first sleep for about 4 hours before you start. There are a few reasons to this already explained in Lesson 2. But what you may keep in mind is the fact that after such a long sleep, your body will be naturally relaxed. To have a relaxed body for an astral projection means to have relaxed muscles. Each muscle tension would increase faster brain waves. However, what you want is to have fewer of those waves. When you've just woke up from a long sleep, your body had enough time to relax already, so you can take advantage of this relaxed body state to perform an astral projection. Whereas if after a long day of work you try an astral projection at night, the very moment you go to bed, your chances of success are close to 0 because your body muscles are still too tense, and so your brain too active. Unless you know how to effectively calm your body and mind quickly like meditators can. If so, then yes, you can astral project easily the very moment you go to bed. But as a beginner, the easiest way to get your physical body to relax completely is to let it sleep for at least 4 hours. The 4 hours sleep is scientifically well chosen and recommended to you because any theta state you may enter after the 4th hour of your sleep is always deeper and longer. And that's exactly what you need to have a better theta experience. Key 2. Motionless physical body. You fail at this, you fail everything. You cannot make it to a theta state if you move too much while falling asleep. Learn to stay motionless. This is one of the blockers or mistakes of most beginner astral projectors. You could be doing everything else right, but if you fail at this, you will not get anywhere. To be motionless for an astral projection doesn't mean to clench your muscles. Funny thing is, during my meditation classes with my new students, when I ask them to stay motionless, I can see them instinctively clenching their muscles and also changing their breathing rhythm, which looks like they stopped breathing altogether. That's not the way to go. No, please keep all your body muscles relaxed and totally motionless. To help yourself, you can imagine you are so relaxed that you weigh a ton. So heavy that you can't move. That's how you should feel when you are motionless. Imagine yourself with a heavy body, or with melting muscles. You may have noticed that astral projection is easier for some people than it is for others. You may understand that those who do this easily without much efforts are usually those who naturally respect the basics. Take the case of children, for example. They sleep better than adults. They would cry out all their worries before sleeping. Then when they do, you can tell by the look of their peaceful face that they are really relaxed. Many adults remember being able to astral project consciously when they were younger, but then sort of lose that ability when they grew up. We've all been astral projecting in our young ages, whether we remember it or not. And we were able to do so better thanks to our skill of relaxation. As we grow up and have nobody to depend on, life forces us to think and worry about the past and the future. Then here goes sorrows and anxieties affecting our physical body, creating muscle tensions to all parts of our body. The tension on the muscles is so great that it takes many hours for the body to release them and finally relax. If you have an impression that you don't have enough sleep even after having slept for 8 hours, then you should review your body muscle tensions. It's even possible that you wake up with no memory of any dream in the morning in these cases. Unless you simply have no memory anymore, but having no dreams is a sign that you are not lasting in theta states during your sleep. In other words, you are not having long REM sleep. If that's the case, you need to improve the quality of your sleep. You may resolve this by learning how to meditate, because a good meditation training should teach you how to relax the body and mind together. Remember always that a dream is part of theta state as well. In fact, a theta state is a dream state for the physical body. It's when you are starting a dream or even while you are in the dream that astral projection is the most possible. Yes, you can start with a lucid dream and end up with an astral projection, or vice versa. Starting in astral projection from a dream requires a different training, where you learn how to become lucid while you are dreaming. Meaning you will first need to become aware of the fact that you are dreaming while you are dreaming, then order your subconsciousness to break the lucid dream, so you may wake up in the astral world. That is just another effective way of entering the astral world, and I'm willing to tell you all about it in the next lesson. Many dreams are so nice and beautiful to follow, but they don't let you astral project consciously. So if you want to master the art of inducing the theta state, you will have to learn how to break through dreams regardless of how beautiful the dream seemed to be. You are in a theta state in those few seconds after you've broken the dream. This is more true when both keys of this topic are respected, meaning when you keep your body motionless and relaxed. Some people wake up in the morning in such a brutal way. Soon as they feel awake, they will immediately open their eyes and move the body already. If this is you, then you've been wasting many opportunities to train and to get better at astral projecting. Each time you wake up, you have an opportunity to have an out-of-body experience. If only you could stay motionless and relaxed. It's also important that you close or keep your eyes closed whenever you are going into a dream or when just getting out of a dream. Keeping your eyes closed gives a message to your brain that your body is not awake. Knowing so, your brain will start shutting down your body by paralyzing it, so you don't accidentally move while you dream. You wouldn't normally feel the paralysis unless you try a movement at that time. But like I said, you need to keep motionless and muscle relaxed at that moment. This way you won't even notice the body paralysis. So remember both keys of this topic. Keep relaxed and keep motionless. Astral Projection. Beginner Course by Kriya. Lesson 4, Topic 5. How to start an astral projection from a lucid dream. Although lucid dreams and astral projection are two different things, they do share something important to know and remember. They both happen during REM, rapid eye movement, in other words during the theta state. What does it mean? It means you are in the same brain state when astral projecting and when lucid dreaming. It also means you may switch from an astral projection to a lucid dream, or from a lucid dream to an astral projection. Isn't that interesting? Many people do this switch during the astral projection. They do it so often that they have come to confuse everything. So they would take a lucid dream for an astral projection, or vice versa? Well, again, a lucid dream and an astral projection remain two different realities, even if they happen at the same brain state. During a lucid dream, your consciousness is not traveling the astral space. What you see, touch and feel during a lucid dream is the reality of your subconsciousness. And whatever happens during a lucid dream may not affect the physical world, nor the astral world, because you are not experiencing the astral world, nor the physical world. You are within yourself. You are within your subconsciousness. You are exploring your own hidden knowledge. And so the good thing about lucid dreams is that you may realize how knowledgeable you actually are. Knowledge you have not been aware of this far. Some have actually found out that they were good at different other languages, or found out a lot about science facts from those dreams. What you learn from a lucid dream is not necessarily new things, but rather things you already know but hidden deep within your subconsciousness. Therefore, a lucid dream is the greatest way to remember about our knowledge, because everything we have experienced and learned in the past are still saved in our subconsciousness and can be retrieved. The best part is that you may add to that library of experiences, meaning you can add or exercise new qualities during a lucid dream. You may practice a new language, practice public speech and much more, and even practice the astral projection in a lucid dream. How is that, you would ask? Well, you may learn how to fly, how to go through walls, how to travel through time, just like you would do during a real astral projection experience. Yet again, whatever you experience in a lucid dream is not real, meaning not happening in any real world. It's happening in your head, so it affects your brain. New skills learned from a lucid dream become part of you. If you learn how to play the guitar during a lucid dream, this skill registers in your brain, and you will be able to play the same way in the physical world. That's how interesting lucid dreams are. In the same way, if you learn how to fly in a lucid dream, you would easily do so in the actual astral world. So you may take lucid dreams as a playground. So you may start practicing from a lucid dream the things you will do in the astral world. And how to have a lucid dream. Lucid dreams are easy to initiate.